Hey guys, today we are making burgers. And on the last video we made the buns, so if you haven't seen that, the link will be on the description. Alright, let's get started. So a really good burger always starts with a good mayo. And of course we are making our own here. So we are going to separate one egg yolk from the whites, drop it into a bowl. I like to put a little bit of yellow mustard on it. And mayonnaise is basically an emulsion of fats and acids. And on this recipe I'm using canola oil. You could also do grapeseed oil, peanut oil, sunflower oil. And for the acids I'm using lime juice. You really want to start your mayo slow, so add a little bit of oil and a little bit of lime juice. Otherwise the mayo could break and you would end up with an oily thin mess. And we don't want that. So after incorporating the ingredients, you are going to slowly pour the oil and keep mixing until you reach a thicker consistency. And we will add more lime juice after to balance things out. So actually you want to get the mayo thicker than what you want it to be in the end. Let's talk bold flavors now. Personally, I really like my mayo with strong flavors. We already have the acidity from the lime, but to go extra, I'm gonna crush some garlic. You can add some salt and some olive oil, it will make the job easier. And you want to chop it until you get a paste. Here I'm using 2 small cloves of garlic, raw. If you don't like garlic too much, you can add half a clove or even less. And if you have a garlic crusher, that's the moment to use it. After you're done making a paste out of your garlic, you want to get some green onions and some flat leaf parsley. Other herbs work great here as well. Basil is my favorite, but unfortunately I didn't have any. But feel totally free to use whatever you have in your kitchen or in your garden. And to get your parsley really fine, just grab it, roll it, and chop it. I like to go over the parsley with a knife a few times to get it really fine. So after you have prepped all your herbs, add them to the bowl. Mix it a little bit so you just feel the consistency, and you are going to adjust lime, salt, and black pepper. The lime is really key here. It cuts through all the oiliness of the mayo and it gives an amazing complexity to the flavor of the mayo. By the way guys, all the ingredients with the measurements will be in the description, so check it out. We already added some salt to mash the garlic, so you don't need a lot here. Black pepper on the other hand, I really love it, so I always go ham on it, but you can put how much you want. And like I crushed those 2 garlic cloves, I want you guys to crush the like button as well as subscribe so you don't miss future content. Alright, let's dive into the meat part of our burger. Here I'm using ground chuck. It has that 80% lean meat, 20% fat ratio. That's really important to give the flavor and the structure to your burgers. Here we are going to do 2 styles of burgers. A thick one that should be weighing about 180 grams. And a double smashed one that should be weighing about each 60 grams. So after taking our ground beef, forming them into balls and now into patties, it's finally time to cook them. So you really want to cook them in something with high heat. Here I have this cast iron griddle. It's flat on this side and it's perfect for burgers and steaks. It really creates that Maillard reaction, which is that delicious crust. So after your cast iron had time to preheat for at least 10 minutes, it's reaping hot, you can see wisps of smoke, you can season the patties liberally with salt. And remember guys, we hadn't put anything on the patties up until this point. I like to go simple, just salt, sometimes black pepper, but because the mayo is so heavily seasoned, for this one I'm just gonna go with salt. And I'm gonna cook them for about 4 minutes each side, that's how I like to eat it, medium rare. And after they're done, rest them on a hot plate for at least 2 minutes guys, that's really important. It's gonna keep the burger really juicy, and no one likes dry burgers, so don't skip this process. For the smashed ones, I really didn't have a smashing tool at home. I made do with what I had, which was a plastic spatula. But the idea is the same, get them thin so you can have more surface area and develop that beautiful crust on the outside. And the best part about smash burgers is that they cook in an instant, about 1 minute each side, it's perfect. Patties cooked, we are ready to build our burger. So in our homemade bun, toasted as always, we are going to spread a generous amount of mayo on the bottoms and the tops, followed by our patty, the thick one in this case, and the homemade pickles we made in the channel. The video will be in the description, so be sure to check it out. Cucumber and red onion pickles, they really give that crunch and acidity that breaks through the fattiness and makes the burger really perfect. And the assembly process for our smashed burger is the same. Mayo on a toasted bun, followed by the smashed burgers, then the pickles, and finally crown your burger by placing the top toasted bun part with the mayo on top of it all. And that's basically it. Juicy, delicious burgers. The homemade buns really give the structure, and the mayo guys, you definitely need to try the mayo. But okay, enough talking and let's cut them open and see how they are inside. Oh man, that crust on the patties is absolutely insane. And take a look at those buns, so fluffy. Alright, I'm excited to see how the thick burger did. I'm really hoping for this to be medium rare. Pink in the middle and super juicy. And that's exactly what I got. Take a look at this guys. Soft and fluffy bun, juicy meat, and this amazing herby garlicky mayo. It's all I want in a burger. I really hope you guys give this one a try. It's super delicious and easy. I'm Professor Luke. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. Alright, see you in the next one, guys. Bye!